first of all want to thank Ohara. I thought he was fantastic in there tonight, and he was still dangerous at every moment. He's had a great career, and he's a very, very good guy, and it's been a great dance partner and a great learning fight for Adam. Adam was superb tonight, absolutely superb, and I think everyone sees what everyone in his team sees in him tonight. And but he needed that dance partner, and we have a new star in British boxing. I know that gets branded around a lot, but that was really superb, and I think everyone saw it tonight.
After a grueling slugfest like that, Ben, I'm just curious for Adam, where do you see his career going from here? Where would you like to see it go from here?
Just about activity. I think you can only learn from a night like tonight. There was a lot of pressure on Adam. I was nervous because, you know, he's 22 years old. He's headlining on Sky Sports. He's headlining big arenas. He's fighting against big names like Ohara Davies. There's not many people that could do that, but he showed no nerves tonight, and he's matured a lot outside the ring. And I think you saw a very, very mature performance inside the ring. But world's his oyster now. It's about keeping him active and keeping the big fights coming.
Absolutely. Ohara, I'll come to you. You were bringing the fight to Adam a lot. I think you brought it to him in a way that a lot of fighters haven't in the past. When you talk about dance partners, we talked about, you know, your return to Sky and the longevity of your career. What was the night like for you?
It was great. You know, I enjoyed it very much. It didn't go my way, but I had a very good time in there. I enjoyed every second of it. Even when I was getting hit, I enjoyed it. And yes, Adam's a very good fighter. I'm impressed.
Now, obviously, you've been around this industry for a long time. So for you to share the ring like that with someone much younger that's on a different point of his career, what was that like for you? Where do you see Adam going from here? Where would you like to see Adam go from here? Because you play an important part in his career now.
Adam can get far in boxing because he's sharp, he's got the speed and the punching power. He's smart, he's cool, calm, collected, but Adam's only where he is because he's got a great team around him, and his dad keeps him grounded, and he's got a good coach, and he's got Hassan there, and he needs to keep these people around him, because the second he don't listen to his dad or his coach or the brother, and he starts thinking, everything goes down. So he needs to keep that focus, keep his, you know, he's got to keep a good team, keep his head, you know, grounded, and he can get very far in boxing, because I fought many fighters in my time in boxing. I've been in boxing 14 years, and I fought many fighters, and Adam's the best out of all of them. He's got it all. He just needs to get matched, and he needs to get managed in the right way, and the world's his oyster.
You were smiling a lot in there. Did you have fun?
Oh, I had fun. I was smiling. I was saying stuff to him, talking to him. I was like, let's go, Adam, come on, hit me harder. I was talking to him. Listen, I had a great time, and listen, I had a great time in there. I loved every second of it, and it's not every time when I fight I say I loved every second of it, but this time I did. This was just different. I think it was good. It was good to be back in my hometown. I'm from Hackney. This is where I started boxing all those years ago, and I'm still doing it. I'm still here, and you know, I loved it.
Well, you were someone during the week that didn't love answering questions, so we appreciate you joining us tonight. Ohara Davies, thank you guys. I'll go to Shane McGuigan next. Adam will save for last. Shane, when you look at the development of Adam Azim, what was tonight? How important was that kind of slugfest that tonight was, where Ohara really brought it to him and was able to counter him a little bit and gave him some good shots? How important was tonight for Adam Azim?
I mean, this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? You can't just, you know, you can't just do it in the gym and expect to do it on the main stage. And you've got to go out there and test the waters with world-class punchers, and that's what Ohara Davies is. You know what I mean? He's got great timing, and he's awkward. And I think, you know, Adam found his range quite early on in the fight, and that's what swayed it. He got a fantastic jab, but Ohara was always live in there. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's elite level boxing. You know, you can see it the other night with Beterbiev and Bivol. Like they're dangerous the whole way through the fight, and that's, you got to be switched on. And you know, he had respect for. I mean, there was a time in there I thought, you know, could have stepped on the gas after about 5 or 6, but he had respect for what was coming back with Ohara, so he was patient, and obviously got that final shot to finish it in the 8th.
When you have someone like Adam who's young, who's really just starting his career, when you look at it, how difficult is it for you to push but not push too much, let the development happen? Kind of give us an insight as to how you're trying to develop Adam.
Well, that's why I was so keen on this fight with Ohara, because Ohara's got good timing at range, and you've got to press the fight short for him. You know, I've prepared 2 fights for Ohara, and like if you stand off him like Jack Catterall did, I mean it was quite a close fight on points, and I believe that you have to press him back and you got to make him work short, and that was something that Adam's never had to show in his career. That's why it was such a statement, I felt like tonight, because he didn't just try and beat him on the jab, he pressed it and he went looking to close the range and trying to feel comfortable in short. And you have to be able to be a complete fighter if you want to win a world title, especially if you want to stay a world champion. So this is a huge box for us ticked, and you know, as we said, we're very thankful for Ohara taking this fight at this stage of his career. You know, there's loads of names out there that he could have chose to go, and he's in there with a real hungry, fresh guy, and he was brave enough to step up and prepare the way he did, and it was a great fight.
Awesome. Now to Adam. Adam, I feel like I just want to ask, there's so much noise that follows you with the pressure that is on you to be a superstar and to succeed. There's so much talk about he should fight this person or that person, or he's this or he's that. How good did it feel just to get in there and just get the job done and get a win?
You know, regardless of the performance, you know, it's all praise to Allah, and I thank Him for giving me the victory. The main thing was we both came out safe. That's the main thing. Like, when obviously Ohara did go down, I was a bit worried because he was also my friend as well, because I don't like him getting hurt either. Like, I wanted him to be safe. When he got back up, I was more happy because he got back up. So, but the thing is, look, I did get the job done, but the respect still be there. I was just thinking like it's a sparring match today. I wasn't thinking that it was a fight. When I went to the fight, I was not thinking like it's a fight. I was just thinking it's a sparring match. But like I said, I learned so much just in that fight. I got clipped a couple times, and look, you see the marks. There was a mark on my face. You didn't ask me if I got a cut, but I did get a little mark right here. But look, the experience in that fight was just itself. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every moment of it. But I was listening to my coach, especially Shane, because obviously Ohara is a big puncher. He's very experienced himself, and he was very awkward. Like that jab. That jab, he was throwing it from a mile away and still catching me. But I had to, change my feet, had to change my style a bit to, get shorter, like you said. And it's just like another new development for myself.
Now, as you look at your own career, I'm just curious, where do you want to go from here?
I can't go down, I have to go back, I have to go up now. So there's the IBO world title vacant. It would be nice if I had done that before January hits. So there's a lot of options out there. So, but I'm just very excited for the journey, and it's going to be a great journey.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. I will open it to the floor. Questions, raise your hand. I don't think we have a mic going around. So yeah, over here.
I want to say first of all, congratulations, Adam. And I think the fight that's going to be on the tips for everyone's tongue is that fight against Dalton Smith. We've seen Eddie Hearn and others say that you feel like you're not ready for it. You feel like you've answered that question tonight, and is that fight you would consider in the near future?
Look, that fight's there. That's always going to be there. He's just in a rush. Look, I don't fear from any fight. Like I said, it'd be nice if it's going to be a main event, not on an undercard. So, but when I do fight him, I'm going to teach him a lesson. I'm just sick and tired of him talking about me. So, I'm just like, he can keep carrying on. But when my development is going up there, then the time when I'm like fully developed as a professional, it's going to be dangerous for him. I'll tell you that.
Questions? Right here.
It is, but I think I echo Adam's words. We're very confident with the fight, but Adam Azim doesn't need anyone. He's going to have a lot of fighters calling him out. He's the big name, I believe, in the division in this country, and everyone's going to want that big night. But we'll take it when it's right for us.
Yeah.
Shane, as a fighter as good as Ohara is, how important is that win to the career of Adam Azim moving forward?
It's by far the biggest win in his career. He has had a tough opponent in Aaron Fanyan early on in his career that didn't have the name and the recognition, but you get that recognition with Ohara, and also it's as Adam said, like he's done hundreds of rounds in sparring in preparation for this, but you're not going to get someone that emulates Ohara's style. Do you know what I mean? He's awkward. He fires that jab out from long, and he's got really good timing on his right hand. So like that's why the feints and that offsetting him a little step to the side was working a treat, just to take away his right hand. And these are the things that you just got to be able to concentrate for 36 minutes. That's the pinnacle of the game. Do you know what I mean? Being able to concentrate and hold form, and I think we got what, like 8 really good rounds there tonight, and it's so much more important getting those rounds with a live puncher like Ohara, rather than just sparring rounds or someone that you blow over and knock over in a couple of rounds.
Time for a couple more. Yep, Dick.
He's going to beat Dalton Smith. I know he's going to beat Dalton Smith. It's just when he does it. The good thing about Dalton Smith is that he's getting better, and Adam's getting better as well. So when they do meet, they're going to meet at the pinnacle. And it's not like we're fighting on borrowed time here, like Kell Brook and Amir Khan or Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. These guys are only going to get better. Dalton had a good win his last one. Adam's had a good win. So it's building up nicely. But the more Eddie Hearn keeps chatting about this kid with his 1 million+ followers, the more it's just building this guy up. So it's just great. I just want it to, whenever he does box Dalton Smith, that they get well paid, and it's life-changing money for the pair of them.
Couple more. Yep, in front.
It was good, it was good. I was good because I believe I'm at my best now. I'm in my prime, and I came up against a young, hungry fighter. When I was Adam's age, I wasn't as fast as him. I wasn't as sharp as him, strong as him, and this is the best fighter I faced. And I don't love the sport no more. I don't love the fighting side of it no more. I'm a different person than I was 7 years ago. I was angry. I wanted to dominate people, and the competition spirit was there. As I've gotten older, life's good now. I'm happy. I want everyone to do well, and I'm like a positive thinker now, and Greenpeace and all that stuff. I'm not the same fighter as I was. So even though I've got the physicality, I know how to fight. The mindset I have right now is not a fighter's mindset. I had that when I was Adam's age. Now I'm older, and you got to know when your time's done. I said to my brother and to Lee a few weeks ago, I said to them, win, lose or draw, I'm not in love with the game anymore. And it was good to have my last fight with Adam, because I've known Adam from when he was a young kid, and never in my wildest, I would have never thought that I'm going to fight against him Monday. And if this is the end of my boxing career, I'm glad it was a fight where there was no animosity. It was just fun and games. It was like a sparring session in the ring. I'm talking to him and I'm trying to rough him up. And even when I went down and I knew that I'm down on points, I said, you know what, let me just go one more round, fight on, make it harder, give the fans some excitement. And, I had a very good time in the build-up for this fight, even though there wasn't any trash talk between me and Adam. It was a good build-up. And also, me and Shane have had a bit of back and forth during my time in my boxing career, and it was good to finally make peace with Shane, and to apologise for the wrong things that I've said to him and about him, and we spoke, and I want to leave this game with no bad blood, no bad feelings towards anyone, and I'm glad it was with Adam. And from now on, I'll be watching his boxing career, closely. And in terms of the Dalton Smith fight, that fight don't need to happen right now. Right fight. Let them both go their own way. Build them up, and then it'll be a mega fight. If the fight happens right now, it's a big fight, but it can be a mega fight. So why fight now? And why ask Adam about the Dalton Smith fight? Adam's not gonna say I don't want the fight, because Adam's the fighter. Adam will always go and take the fight. But it's about his team and the promotion and the management to say, nah, you might want the fight, but there's a right time for it. We need to make you more money. So there's no point in asking Adam about the fight. Ask his team and the management. Anyway, yeah, that's my part.
Last one. One more. Yep, he wants it. In the blue hat.
Congratulations on the defeat. This is a quick question for me. Now that this to be your last fight as a boxer, do you have any aspirations to work, out within the boxing arena, whether it be as a trainer or even
To be honest, when you get like you see boxing's like a master that once it's got its claws in you, it don't let you go. And even if I say I don't want to fight, there's always gonna be that temptation, that phone call, take this fight. I'm like, nah. But then boxing will always say, there's another place for you here. And there's always gonna be a space for me in boxing, whether it's the management, promotion, working for Sky or Boxer, working for Let's Go Management with Lee Eaton. There's always gonna be some place for me in boxing. So even though you won't see me in a boxing ring, I will be around, and you guys are never gonna stop seeing me. I've been here for 14 years now. Before a lot of you guys were here, I was here, and I'm still gonna be here for 10 to 14 years to come. I'm never gonna stop boxing. Maybe I'll take your job.
Adam, I think Adam has something to say.
Yeah, obviously, the Ohara did say this is his last fight, but everyone just say happy retirement to him as well, because obviously, he did say that. But I want him just. It's not if it is, but you know what? I know he's coming back.
I'm done.
Yeah, you're coming back.
I'm done.
All right, everybody, thank you all for joining us. One more time, Adam.